हॅलो स्टुडंट्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चॅनल. आज आपण 7th स्टँडर्डचा सिविक्सचा जो फर्स्ट चॅप्टर आहे, इंट्रोडक्शन टू अवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, त्याचे क्वेश्चन आन्सर्स आजच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण पाहणार आहोत. तर बघा, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आहे, एक्सप्लेन द फॉलोइंग कन्सेप्ट्स प्रोव्हिजन्स इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. त्याचा आन्सर आहे, इट इज द बेसिक ऑर फंडामेंटल लॉ that is stated directly in the Constitution. Therefore, the rules and provisions in the Constitution are the basic or fundamental law of the land. The government is bound to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions of the constitutions. Then second, Constitution Day. So the Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted it on 26 November 1949. Therefore, 26 November is the observed as Constitution Day in India. And second one, discuss Constituent Assembly was established. So the process of the making of the Indian Constitution started in 1946. The leaders of the freedom movement insisted that independent India will be governed not by the laws made by the British but by laws made by Indians themselves. A committee was established to prepare the constitution of independent India, and it came to be known as Constituent Assembly. The next, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is called the architect of the Indian Constitution. So the draft of the Constitution was prepared by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and presented to the Constituent Assembly after an in-depth contemplation and study of the Constitution of different countries of the world. It was discussed article by article. Many amendments were suggested by different members. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar would present the draft, answer the various questions raised on them, and make changes in the draft as per the suggestions of the Constituent Assembly in order to make every provision of the Constitution flawless. Due to his contribution towards the making of Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is called the architect of the Indian Constitution. Then what is included in administration of the country? So the government has to make law relating to several subjects such as defending the boundaries, protecting the people from external aggression, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, protection of the weaker section, making policies for the progress of women, children and the tribal people, etc. In short, government in modern times have to take decisions related to different issues, right from space research to public cleanliness. This is included in the administration of a country. Next, choose the right option. The constitution of this country is primarily unwritten, so it's a England. Then next, who was the president of the Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Then next question, who among these was not a member of the Constituent Assembly? So not a member. Okay, so it's a his Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, the answer is Mahatma Gandhi. Fourth one, who was the chairman of the drafting committee? Drafting committee chairman. So Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Then next, answer the following question. On what subjects does the government have to make laws? So the government has to make laws relating to several subjects like defending the boundaries, protecting the people from external aggression, eradication of poverty, then creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, protection of the weaker section, making policies for the progress of women, children and tribal people. Why do we celebrate 26th January as Republican Day? So our country began to be governed according to the provisions of the Constitution from 26 January 1950. In Indian Republic came into existence from this day, and therefore 26 January is celebrated as Republic Day. Third one, what are the advantages of running the government as per the provisions of the Constitution? So there are several advantages of governing a country with the help of rules or provisions included in the constitution. The government has to function within a set of rules. This reduces the possibility of the misuse of the power and authority they have been given. A constitution includes the rights and freedom of the citizen. The government cannot take away these rights. Therefore, people's rights and freedoms are safeguarded. Then, running a country as per the provisions of the constitution is the same as establishing the rule of law. So, there is no scope for the misuse of power or high handed administration. If a country is running as per the constitution, the faith that the common people have in the government increases. They have been then become more keen to participating in activities of the government. Democracy is strengthened due to the increased participation of the people. Then the constitution presented some political ideas before the country. The nations is also bound to act in the direction at it create an atmosphere conducive to attain world peace and security and preservation of human rights. Since the constitution also include the list of citizens duties, it fixes the responsibilities of the citizen as well. So हे होते फर्स्ट चॅप्टरचे क्वेश्चन आन्सर्स. हा व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला कसा वाटला हे आम्हाला कमेंटमध्ये सांगा. आणि ऑफकोर्स प्लेलिस्टमध्ये अदरसुद्धा व्हिडिओज आहेत. काही क्वेश्चन आन्सर्स जे आहेत त्याचे व्हिडिओ तुम्ही प्लेलिस्टमधून पाहू शकता. इतर स्टँडर्डचे सुद्धा तुम्ही पाहू शकता. तर भेटूया आपण नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये. थँक्यू.